Just waiting on a few people to come in. I just wanted, I'll flip the camera around, let y'all see me. Hey. As y'all can hear, I've been crying. I'm sorry. That's why I'm turning the camera back around. Just wanted to give y'all an update. It's wet. There's nowhere to sit. About what's going on and what happened today. As sick as I am, still throwing up. I just threw up inside of here. I got a drink. I'm really afraid to eat right now. I couldn't keep liquids down. Sorry that I sound so snotty. I got good news and bad news. So, sick as a buzzard. Yes, I'm having fever. I'm having fever and chills. I can't tell if I'm running a fever or not, but I'm burning up 1 minute and freezing the next while sweating. And it's not that hot out. And I went to the job interview. I'm just going to be blunt to tell where today was. It was at McDonald's. I'm not above working anywhere. I want any job so I can take care of myself. And I am trying to clean up the camper right now because I'm thinking I'm going to sell it for as much as I can and get me a car, because with the car I can at least do DoorDash and I'll have more places that I can park to live in the car. And be able to drive it back and forth to a job, you know, if I can get one. So, McDonald's is willing to hire me. But there's one problem, of course. I know y'all, people are going to tear me apart in the comments. By the way, the lady that said that if I would give her my location, that she would help me with the food bank and such. I believe it's Lorton Girl and Dimple Duck. I commented back and I asked, please reach out to any private conversation. There's plenty. There's the Facebook, the Instagram. I don't know if X has one or not, but there's that. There's my email. I just don't want to put that location out for the world on the net, the interwebs. It's not safe with me being a woman by myself out here. I've already been in plenty. If I wouldn't have money, I've had 3 different truck drivers approach me, ask me where I was going at night when I was leaving McDonald's to go back to the camper, to offer me to come and stay in their cab, or even get a hotel room. And I'm not trying to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be pushed to that point. It was bad enough to have to hold up a sign saying that I was homeless. By the way, I tried 2 different signs that day, just for everybody to know. One said, homeless and hungry, please help. The other one said, homeless, needing a job, please help. The job one, I got nothing. Nobody, nothing. But as soon as I put the one that's a poor, pitiful me, I got handed $5, which was enough to eat, and it was a blessing, and I thank God. I didn't stand there and keep trying. I quit. And today, I guess that's what I'm going to have to do to try to eat. So here's the deal. Because the way the system that they're using works, they run your first and last name. And I guess you're social, I'm not sure. They don't use your birth date. It's an online company that they pay to do background checks. Long story short, I have to get a copy of my certified background check at the courthouse and a non-certified copy of the other Anita Carswell. Plain and simple. Our information is coming up on their background checks mixed together. And considering that she has multiple felonies, and for some it's for like theft, breaking and entering, and drug felonies associated with math, in another county, they even showed me she can't help me, Shelly. I just got off the phone with her. And things aren't really good there, and I can't put out her personal business. There's just some medical issues going on that I honestly at one time was wondering if she was using drugs. And I came out and asked her, and she showed me the stuff from her doctor that she wanted to tell me. And that's all I could say. I can't go into details. It's her privacy, and she's requested that I don't talk about it. My stepdad, that him and his wife, it's hard to explain. I guess technically he's not my stepdad, by law or whatever, but I'm seeing that there's some tissue in his thing, so I have to go back in the store, some kind of napkins. Anyway, the normal way, whatever, but he has been called my stepdad for 20-some years of my life. Him and his wife and daughter helped me so many times. When I didn't have food, they brought me food and gave me rides and stuff. He passed away yesterday. I think I made that announcement. I'm going to sit this down for a minute. I apologize, but I am going to blow my nose. He passed away yesterday. I have somebody that's going to loan me clothes. My daughter's at least going to do that and try to get me to the service. I missed the family thing today, but I'm going to try to at least do the receiving of friends. Hey, Miss Justice. So, I'm so sorry, you guys. I know that's gross. But long story short, and I'm afraid any job I go to, I'm going to run into the same thing. So it makes sense to go ahead, I guess, and even if I don't get the McDonald's job, which I'm hired, understand, it's the 4:15 in the morning shift until 11:45 a.m. And it'd be at least 3 days a week starting out right now. I have, the sooner that I can go and get the paper, the sooner I can start, because they're going to have to turn it into corporate and get them to do it. She said it'd take a minute. But anyway, I called the courthouse. It's going to be $15 for my certified copy. But I can get the other person, and I know her full name and address. I found that out through the background checks. They'll give me hers for free. So I've got to, basically I need to come up with $18 right now. $15 will get both background checks, my certified and non-certified, for her. And it'll cost me $3 to ride the Greenway Transport tomorrow morning from the hospital to the courthouse. And if I keep my ticket, I can do a return trip for free. Something they're doing in the month of August. But I can't make any stops. You have to go straight from the courthouse back to the hospital. And you have to hold on to your little ticket slip. I think it's stress and my nerves, and I'm throwing up and sick. I got a free drink during the interview, yay, and I threw it up, so I'm scared to even eat solids. I want to thank Miss Kathy, because the crackers that she brought me, I'm nibbling on them. And people may wonder, why in this rainy weather are you outside then? Because I'm trying to do what I've been asked to do by where I'm parking. I don't want to disrespect someone that is helping me. Because without them allowing me to park, I would literally be in a cardboard box in the woods right now. I just want a job. Like, I don't know what to do. All these people say they'll help if you'll just tell me. And then I give them ways to reach out to where it's not, for the whole world to see and read. And if you don't believe my situation and circumstances, those of you that know me, my private Facebook, go and check the post. I put all my pride to the side and let everyone that knows me know. I think people don't read long posts. I'm sure it's part of it. And the other part is, during the time that Lance was sick and Mama was sick, I really wasn't talking to nobody. I wasn't social butterfly that I used to be, and other people move on with their life. At Grace Hospital, I'm up there seeing Ed, and I laid my pocketbook down because I didn't think that while we was in the oncology wing in waiting room, I never dreamed that somebody would steal my change purse, my last $5.12 that I had to my name. I mean, we were up on the 5th floor. It wasn't like it was in the emergency room. And it was a, family waiting room off of the wing for those that, were sick like he was. It's hard. You're out here and you're a female and you're alone. And people like dangle a carrot in front of you. Here, I'll buy you something to eat. I wish, like when I was asking for food, rather than you guys send me money, it would have been lovely if somebody could have just used the app of some kind and ordered a meal for me somewhere nearby, so that I'm spending it on food. Like, I'm cool with that. It's not about money. It's just survival at this point. And there's other people walking around and stuff, and it's scary. Sorry, you guys, let me mute because I'm blowing the heck out of my nose. Okay, sorry. I'm trying to not break down. It's just very frustrating because it's like, I feel like by the time that if I don't go in the next 2 days and get that at the courthouse, if it takes longer, they're not going to wait on me. They're just going to hire somebody else. And any job that I go to around here, I'm going to run into that problem. So if I get the copies, they'll be mine. They're not going to take them and keep them. So I'll just have the driver's license, my birth certificate, and the 2 criminal backgrounds from the courthouse every time I go for an interview. This is why I said what I said about deportation and stuff, and so many people got mad at me. I have been dealing with this since 1996 or 98. I have to find the paperwork and go back and look. Imagine when somebody works under your name for 2 quarters and it's almost $7,000 that you didn't report an income and you got the IRS. I had to deal with that. It took everything I had in savings. That was in 2012, 2013. I know the state job that I've applied for and that has asked for more information. I had to upload some stuff to their portal. I know I'm going to need it for that job. That would be a really good job. I had someone reach out to me telling me they could get me on where they work in Lenore. It's a 38-minute drive from where I'm at to the employment that they're talking about. They weren't offering me a ride, which is fine, but how can I get there on foot? That's why I'm thinking if I sold the camper, if I could find a buyer, but I got to have a little money to do that first, because I need to fill the water tank up, and roadside assistance will put enough gas to get me to the gas station, and my transmission and oil is good. I don't have to worry about that. That's fixed. I'll need enough gas to make it to a truck stop or camp KOA stop, which is in McDowell County, the nearest ones that'll do it, and fill the water up and empty the gray and brown tanks. I know it may sound stupid, but when I'm talking to people at campgrounds and a lot of people that deal with RVs that I've reached out to ask for help on how to do this or that, I have been told that it can make up to $2,000 difference in what you're able to get price-wise. So that's kind of where that's at. I'm open to any advice and suggestions, and I have my handmade jewelry and crafts, and I'm taking pictures and posting those tonight, and I'm even going to sell my shoes and clothes and stuff. What good are they? Anything anybody will buy that I have, I'm going to sell, because what's the point? I see all these places with all these signs. By the way, you see this one, it says text for employment, that little sign. I text. They're not hiring in my county. They're hiring in Statesville, but I can't get there. I don't know the answer. If I could beg God for one thing right now, it would be a job. Not only for the financial stability, but for the purpose in life. It's really hard out here feeling alone and useless, and I don't wish that part on nobody. There's nobody for me to call and cry on the shoulder. Somebody said, what about all your family? They're dead. They are dead. There's nobody kidnapped. They're gone. I'm supposed to be able to help my daughter and little man, not be begging them for help. I probably got crapped out of Mama's house. I'm realizing that now. In less than 3 months, they paid $40,000 and they're selling it for $200,000. I am open to any suggestions that anybody wants to give me. To prepare for the job interview, my daughter did come and get me. I went and took a shower, did my hair, ironed my clothes. I'm not wearing what I wore to the interview either. It's disheartening when you watch kids that don't gotta work and you're begging for a job and a chance and you can't get one. And I've had multiple people in the area reach out to me since my Facebook post and tell me that one person was 53 like me and another one was 57. And just like I was asked, how old are you again now? I guess they didn't want to do the math for the date of birth. I didn't think they were allowed to ask that. Linda, I wish you would email me and tell me like the symptoms. I have Medicaid, but to go to a walk-in clinic and get seen before it gets to emergency room level, I have to have the $4 copay, and right now $4 a spoon, or a third of the way to get the paperwork I need to get a job. I know I'm not as cold as it's been in the way that the weather is right now. If I don't figure out something before mid-November, it's going to be really bad. And I'm scared. Yep, throwing up, couldn't eat, sweat and chills, yes, all that. I have all that. What does that mean? Like you got too much sodium? Like my urine started out today really dark and now it's clear. And I can't even keep soda down. I gotta blow my nose again, y'all. I'm sorry. I might have to get more of them napkins. Stay there. Sorry, you guys, I had to walk away. Well, I guess I got the hydration back because it turned clear. I don't know. Everybody thinks that identity theft is a faceless, nameless crime. But if she had ever stole my identity, I wouldn't be in the position I'm in right now. I would be able to get a job and not being worried about just something to drink and eat, or freezing to death, or I don't know. And no, I can't explain. I don't know why they don't run a normal background check for jobs. It's these third-party agencies that they hire, is the way she explained it to me, that do the background checks. And it's just showing that I have a record that I don't. I'm like, check the date of birth. They're different. The social is different. Our age is different, our weight is different. And I don't know what to do. Like, if I had a job, I could afford to go get the paperwork at the courthouse. I never thought that a cold ginger ale or Sprite or 7-Up, which I hate, would sound like somebody was offering me a mansion. I just think that people need to know that identity theft is a real crime, and that people really do hurt and suffer when somebody does that. And it's not something that's over with quickly. It took almost $7,000 in attorney's fees in court in 2013 and 2014 for me to prove that I was me and not her. And then 9 felony counts, because it started before identity theft was a crime. 9 felony counts is what she was facing. And they pulled me into a room like behind the little hallway where all the lawyers go and stuff. So, and it looks like it's got like an oval table and some black pleather chairs. And the victim's advocate is there, and she's telling me that they're allowing her to plead no contest because that she gave them information on a major bust that spanned 2 counties, and that she worked as an informant for them. No contest means that I can't recoup my losses. No contest means that I'm just out all the money on court costs and attorney fees and proving that it wasn't me. And it also means that I didn't matter, and I still don't. Because she was able to help them get some better guys than her, I guess. I don't know. Everything it's not just now. I've been lucky up until now. Walmart was hard, but they did a lot of stuff online. I don't think other places do. And they were able to go online and verify. She told me then, and she didn't do it through my social because my social was showing both of us. Miranda told me that they had to do photo identification, and I was already working there. If I hadn't already been on the clock, been working for 2 weeks when the problem came up, because it was COVID, I guess it made it better, you know, or easier, I don't know. But had I not already been working, they would have just went and hired somebody else, basically. That's what she told me. But because I was employed there, I went and got, like I did, talking about doing now, I had to get a certified background for myself and a non-certified for the other to show, because we have 2 different driver's license numbers and socials. It took almost 17 months for me to get that tax return that year straightened out. I mean, it was a lot, and I got audited for 3 years straight because of it. I had to take time off from my work to go to the courthouse. I got in trouble for driving because my license was suspended until the case. I had 2 kids. I was a single mom. I wasn't getting monthly checks and stuff. I was working my ass off. That's what bothers me the most. I've always been able to get a job. I've always worked. since I was 14 years old. And I can't now. I don't know why. Please, y'all just pray. All I know to do is I'm going to try to walk down here, and I'm going to hold up that sign and stand at the end of the road and pray that I can get enough to get my background checked so that I can get a job. If it means I don't eat, I won't eat until I'm able to do. I mean, all I can do is keep praying. And that's all I'm asking y'all, is for prayer and understanding. And anybody that's ever been through this, please tell me what to do. I'm so lost right now. Like, today has just been a really bad day. And it's mentally hard because I'm trying to prepare for I've had a death. And it's hard because it's bringing all this up for my mom and my son at the same time. And I'm at the point where I'm questioning, why am I alive and why am I here? Like, what is my purpose? What lesson am I supposed to learn or teach? And maybe God will answer me. I love you guys, and I just thank y'all for being here and listening and for your prayers. I have a feeling that until I get this paperwork, I'm not going to get a job. So I'm going to do what I got to do. I don't know what else to do. I'm just at everybody's mercy at the moment, it feels like. And it is a cold, cruel world out here. But I guess my message is, don't judge people. And Kim, I won't get food stamps until the 17th of the month. There is a schedule for churches. They're not very friendly around here, I'm not going to lie. If you're not a member, they don't want to help. And they're not really helpful to members. That one church told me all they could do is $50, and that would be to pay on your light or water bill. And I'm like, I don't have one of them. Can you pay $50 to suck my toilet out and fill my water tank up? Or to put gas in so I can run the heat? We have one food bank. And I think everybody's forgetting. Maybe I don't know how to explain it well. I gotta get there. No, we don't have public transport. We have a thing that's called Greenway Transport. It's $3. You have to go to the stops. It runs from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m. Any stop that is not one of their stops is $25 up front. We ride from the hospital, which is the nearest stop to where I'm located, to anywhere. That's another stop, which is DSS, courthouse, and all that. It's $3. I don't even have that right now. Everything costs $3, $4, $2, $1. I don't have it. I don't have it. Shelly, that's what I'm going to have to do, and they'll understand. I'm not worried about the funeral. It's the mental right now. Trying to deal with that and feeling like a bad person because I'm not going to be able to go. I have sent condolences, phone call, and text, and that's the most that I can do right now. And honestly, they probably would help me, but they're dealing with that, if that makes any sense. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I even thought about if I committed a crime, at least I'd have heat or air and food and a roof over my head, you know? I get it. I was walking yesterday and seeing a Gatorade bottle with just a little bit of orange Gatorade left in the bottom. I was so thirsty. I was tempted to pick it up and drink it. I never thought I'd be in this position in my life. And it's the being alone part too on top of it. It's hard. It's scary. And I'm still waiting on my eye doctor appointment and on my I don't know what you're saying, Shelby. I can't see something via something. If somebody can answer her, I don't understand what she's talking about. Oh, I know, Shelly, that I know you can send through Facebook, and it goes on PayPal, even if you don't have it, I think. But I have PayPal and Venmo and CashApp is all I got. And I'm telling everybody exactly what I have to be able to get a job. I already got shoes and clothes and everything. Oh, yeah, I don't know how you do that either. Can you do that? I don't know how you do that. I don't know if you can. Can you? With food stamps? I don't see. I would be in this shape, but I did explain. They mailed the letter 17 days after the worker read the email. And if I need to, I will post them. I'll show them to you in a live or whatever y'all want me to do. On June the 1st, I get my food stamps the 17th of the month. On June the 1st, she sent me a letter saying she needed me to send her whatever I'd made from YouTube, and I do that monthly. So she had it already. I don't understand. But on June the 1st, she got my email and responded back to me telling her I was homeless. This is an address to receive mail, but the best way to get me was through the e-pass or email or text or phone call. When they go to tell you they're going to cancel your stuff, they're supposed to give you 2 forms of notification. They mailed a letter, but not to the new address that she on June the 1st acknowledged. No, she mailed it to my mom's house. And of course I didn't get it. I haven't lived there since the first week of April. And she knew that. I don't understand why. And I'm looking into it, and what I was told by the supervisor is basically to cover her ass for sending it to the wrong place, that she terminated and redid them under emergency. But when they do that, they prorate them for the month. So I only got $126 for the whole month. And y'all know how much stuff is. A loaf of bread's $3. You know? And like a pack of bologna or whatever, something that has to be kept cold. I now have a little cooler, but I got to pay for ice. Ice is not cheap. It's like $5 for a bag of ice that was $2 a year ago. And a little pack of bologna, it used to be $1. Cheapest one is like $2.09. Most of the stuff I'm having to shop is at convenience stores or the little home grocery store that's up the road here that I found that I can walk to. I can't use the Walmart Plus to have delivered where I'm at because it's not an address. I can't tell them where to deliver to, you know. I don't know the answer. I'm just trying to explain. But what I was told is what I was told is that this month I'll have my full stance. So I just got to make it to the 7th. Okay, woman. No, they don't do bags of ice. I already asked them. And they'll sell a cup of ice is 50 cents, and you can get the largest cup they have. That's what I was told when I asked at McDonald's. Speedway, it's $3.85. I can buy an extra large cup for 50 cents. That's what I've been doing. That's because it's cheaper. Sonic's is $2.99. Arby's doesn't sell bags, they told me. Our McDonald's doesn't sell bags. That's like the McDonald's here. For instance, the cookies, they're 79 cents at the one across town, but the one here, they're 99 cents. It's because it's right off the highway. I guess they're charging higher prices. I don't know. I don't work for them, even though I tried. And I don't want to talk too bad about them because they do let me charge my power box there. I love you guys, and I'm going to have to end this because I feel like I'm about to throw up again. I got to figure out what I'm going to do. I've got bread, and I'm going to try to figure out something to do. I got to get my box charged or I can't even cook nothing. I know I have 2 cans of tuna left, and I'm going to try to eat that tonight and just put it on bread, probably straight out the can. I have found out the Chef Boyardee, you don't got to cook it. You can eat it straight out the can. And I bought stuff like that with my food stamps that would last as long as it could. I just want people to know that when you commit identity theft, you are hurting other people. Imagine when my credit was unfroze at the age of 46 and I had credit like a newborn baby. No credit at all is at the age of 46, I was told, is worse than me having bad credit. Y'all, I'm just asking for prayers. And if anybody comes up with any ideas that I ain't already done, I'm willing to help. Burke United Christian Ministries that has the food bank and the soup kitchen is supposed to be up and fully running by the 21st of this month. And I will be able to get some help there. They may even help me get a job. I did go to Goodwill, by the way, and I have applied there. I have applied at like $5 Generals and $8 Dollar Tree and Family Dollars. I've applied at 4 hotels that are within walking distance, at Sonic, at McDonald's, at Arby's, at Pizza Hut, at Broughton Hospital, at Grace Hospital, the kitchen and stuff that caught on fire, apparently, because they were out of work for a couple weeks, so people quit. I have applied there. I'm trying, you guys, I really am. I don't want to have to ask. I want to be able to come on here and be like, hey, I got this job. I start this day. I have shoes appropriate for all the jobs that I've applied for. And, okay, hold on. Amanda, what have you not heard from me, honey? What do you need me to do? Can Miss Justice, will you put my email in under her so she can email me? If anybody's interested, I do have some jewelry. I will look. Oh, no. Does it look like I'm talking to myself? They'll probably think I'm crazy. It'll help. That's the worker here. She knows you emailed. Okay, you did email me. I will check it right now as soon as I end this live. I had to figure out how to get everything set up on this stupid phone they forced me. And it's looking like why they forced me is because they're trying to go up $20 a month on the plan. And if they do, I just won't have a phone. Because I can't. There's no way. I'm struggling to just keep it on. Because Lifeline that I have gives only gives $10 a month, and there's not a phone plan that $10 a month will cover. And I'm just basically trying to survive right now until I get a job and my food stamps come. And the stamps will be here at like 5:38 in the morning on the 17th. And if I can get this paperwork, I've been offered a job. I just have to go and get the papers at the courthouse. And it's $15 for the paperwork and $3 for the transport to get there. So y'all just say a prayer that oh, Shirley, I'm praying for you, baby, and your grandbaby. I understand. You can pray, though, and you can give me a thumbs up and a subscribe, and that'll help more than you know. I feel like prayer works, you guys. So, and I'm just going to go. I got to get out here before it gets dark, so I go down here and stand and see if I can maybe get enough donations to pay for me to go and get the paperwork so I can get the job. I have 2 pairs of skin-proof shoes. I have dark jeans. I have black pants. I have khaki pants. I have the button-up shirt that I need. I have the clothes. And all I need is the position. And they're clean and they're on hangers. And I'm doing everything I know to do, you guys. When I was saying earlier my soda was bottomed out completely, it was real dangerously low. I'll say potassium, okay, and magnesium, and I ended up in ICU due to sodium being. Is it, Miss Linda, was it because of dehydration and throwing up and stuff? I don't have an email. I really don't know how she said it. I know, right? If somebody had to help me, I wouldn't know either. Is how to text and talk on the phone. I'm pretty much. Do you have Facebook Messenger? Because if you could send me a message through that, I'll give you my phone number, Miss Linda. Yeah, if it hadn't been for somebody helping me set my stuff up, I wouldn't have it. I'm on a time delay because I have to be at McDonald's by a certain time to be able to charge my box up for the night, so I can at least have lights and cook something if I have something to cook. I don't know what else to say, you guys, except I'm begging y'all, please pray for me right now. I'm kind of mentally not good, in a good place. Every time I go to try to get a job, the way I'm looked at and treated, it's not easy. And then losing somebody that's become an anchor in your life is hard. And it's just bringing, it's cancer that he died of, but like my son, and it's just bringing a lot of it back, But let's see, can get bad where you going up so bad you can't keep nothing down, and you get real weak, yeah, and you're swelling. Like is that why my feet and ankles keep swelling, my knees? Yeah, I tried to drink and I'm throwing it back up. I understand. I read that, Miss Linda. I don't know if that's what it is or not. I want you guys to know I thank y'all, and I've really got to go to the bathroom. I'm feeling dizzy and weak. I'm gonna see what I can figure out. I love y'all. Thank you. I'm going to read all the comments. I'm going to check the email and reply. And I have one more job that I was told about. It's at Waffle House. I know they don't pay that great and whatever, but something's better than nothing, right? And we all know when you're throwing up, you can't eat. I know. I can't. I just wish I had. Honestly, I would probably give my left arm or leg right now for a cold can of soda to sip on. All right, you guys, I love y'all, and I've got to get, no matter how I feel, I got to get that box and carry it to McDonald's. And y'all pray that somebody will, if I'm able to get down here, that somebody will see fit to maybe give me enough money that I can get the paperwork I need for the courthouse and get a job. Cause the way she made me believe it's going to how do I say this? It's going to be a hindrance with getting any employment. Even if I don't take the position at McDonald's, when I get to that point with anybody else, I'm going to have to do this. So, and I know food should be a priority right now, but eating now, one, I can't keep that down, and two, if it keeps me from being able to get a job, I don't know. I guess it is what it is, having to choose between being able to get the paperwork I need to get a job and in my past position. That's what I was talking about, Amanda. When I worked up at the store, they paid cash, so they didn't care. They knew me personally. And before that, Walmart did whatever she did. The HR lady called me back. I had to give fingerprints, and they did it online. However, Walmart does. They don't tell you a lot. I ain't trying to sound funny. And before that, I had to do what I'm having to do now. I had to literally, this will be like the third or fourth time that I've had to go get a certified background check for me and a non-certified one for the person that stole my identity. So this is not unusual for me to have to do. There are other ways, but the way the lady explained it to me, the other ways could take a couple months. And though I already have hired somebody else, in a week, forget a couple months, this way she can fax the copies directly to their HR. Right now, if I had them today, she could do it today, or tomorrow if I can get them by then. And they will take that because it's certified with the seal from the courthouse and not run no further. Basically, and be like, okay, and put it in the file and hire me, is the way she explained it to me. And I literally showed her both pair of my shoes, and I have 2 pair of pants that are appropriate for work. I have 4 pair of socks and the 2 pair of shoes, and well, it definitely, the state got plenty out of it, let me tell you, because not only that, they didn't prosecute her for the 9 felonies, and the felonies were forgery, uttering with the false instrument, obtaining property by false pretense. She had 9 separate counts associated with the identity theft. It was also impersonating somebody. And long story short, they decided, because she helped them bust, as they termed it, a $1 billion meth ring. You can look it up. It was for Burke and McDowell counties. The 2 guys, the 2 heads, got on an airplane, and they got them coming off a plane in California. Each one of them had $1.5 million bond apiece. And It is. It's the truth. They don't care. You're right, Amanda. They really don't care. I literally told the woman that this job could save my life. And they don't care. I'm sorry. I said I wasn't going to cry no more. As I gotta go. It's gonna get dark soon. I gotta still figure out how to eat. I love y'all, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, peace, love, and light. Sorry, you guys. Just pray, please. That's all I ask.